Hey everyone, Mitch coming in from the Commander Score Studio. Welcome to the show. So, Lord of the Rings stuff is happening left and right now. Next week is actually spoiler season starting, I believe, on Tuesday at 9 a.m. Pacific, 11 for me here in Central. And I guess I should just get them all out now. Yeah, if you're Mountain Time, that's 10. If you're on the East Coast, that's noon. And then all the other ones that I don't know. But outside of spoiler season, a lot of other crazy stuff is going on currently. The other day, I believe it was just yesterday, but it seems like a lot has happened since then. Mark Rosewater, the head designer at Wizards, put out the, teasers on Lord of the Rings, kind of like, just like little clips of cards or like little kind of like hints to what certain cards might be. Like, hey, we have like these creature types. Oh, this card says this text. This says this text. So it's kind of like a guessing game, which is quite fun to do. And one of those was, well, I mean, I guess watch the whole episode. I did an episode on them and kind of my thoughts on them. But one of them, just as a little, thing, part of it was essentially like, hey, we have 5 cards that are legendary, 5 different card types that are legendary, I should say, in this set. And when I was kind of listing them out, I was like, okay, yeah, I mean, it would just be like your standard ones, right? It'd be artifacts, enchantments, creatures, lands, and planeswalkers is what I said, essentially. That being said, someone in the comments did say, well, what about battles? And I'd be like, yeah, okay, that'd be really cool. Obviously, there's a lot of really iconic battles in Lord of the Rings. That'd be really sweet. It's a very cool, at least in my opinion, new card type that, Wizards is exploring. And yeah, Lord of the Rings seems like a great set for it. So yeah, kind of jumping right into it again, right after we got them in March of the Machine, and now coming back and being like, yeah, hey, here's other ways that battles can be working, and we might even see other ones, other than just sieges, right? Because up till now, we've just seen sieges. That being said, yeah, I mean, hey, unfortunately, that's not apparently going to be happening. Because, well, let's go to Tumblr, where Mark Rosewater was asked a question. The Othin asked, during the early aughts, there were 6 card types in conventional Magic: land, creature, instant, sorcery, artifact, and enchantment. With planeswalkers absent from Lord of the Rings, battles still waiting to see how they do in MOM, and tribal retired, should we assume these 6 early 2000s card types are the only card types in Lord of the Rings? And Lord of the Rings fans out there who are excited for some battles, I'm sorry, but Mark Rosewater responded, we didn't make a new one, if that's what you're asking. No planeswalkers, no battles. So, unfortunately, yeah, I mean, I assumed no planeswalkers in this set, even though actually I made that mistake yesterday with the teasers. I was like, oh yeah, definitely planeswalkers. I guess kind of thinking more afterwards, is like, yeah, I mean, yeah, Lord of the Rings doesn't really have planeswalkers. They only have one plane, to my knowledge. I mean, I'm not the biggest Lord of the Rings nerd, but I believe there's only one plane. So yeah, having a planeswalker there really wouldn't make too much sense. So that made sense to me, I guess, looking back at it. But apparently, no battles either. Unfortunate. No battles either. So that's kind of sad and disappointing, because I was really looking forward to a lot of battles, like after kind of like, thinking about it after, reading that comment, like, yeah, like legendary battles, like, from Lord of the Rings would be super cool, I think. I mean, again, very iconic, there's tons of iconic moments in the Lord of the Rings trilogy, and just being able to, kind of relive some of those battles, on the field, being able to take them down, getting giant, rewards from taking them down too, I think would be really cool. And again, it's a brand new card type, and maybe Wizards just didn't want to overdo it. They kind of wanted to see the reaction from players first. I mean, obviously they did testing with it, I'm sure, but they wanted to see the reaction of players first, to battles, and to see kind of like how they work in this format, how they work in Commander, how players are utilizing them, are they not utilizing them, and kind of where to, tune things a little bit with them. But it's just kind of disappointing that that battles, yeah, again, a really exciting new mechanic that would be in my opinion, a perfect fit for Lord of the Rings, is just not there. I mean, just think about all the iconic battles in Lord of the Rings and kind of just how it could have gone. But unfortunately, that is not the case. We kind of were spoiled early by Mark, right? Mark just was asked a question and was kind enough to answer it, and kind of spoiled it early that apparently we are not getting, battles, no legendary battles, no battles at all in the set, and no planeswalkers either. Now, I don't know if that, because when Mark says this, is responding to just like in Lord of the Rings. I don't know if that also includes like the Commander precons. I would assume it does, kind of any ancillary products on top of just the main set. I would assume it does, but I could be wrong on that, so maybe there is some hope for that. That being said, yeah, kind of a bummer. I would have been, very excited to see some new battles, and some legendary ones would be pretty sweet and could kind of work in different ways. That being said, yeah, it is what it is. Yeah, I mean, we've already gotten a couple of spoilers so far. I mean, okay, technically some leaks too. If you haven't seen those episodes, make sure you check those out. Stay tuned for any more quick takes and spoilers coming up. I don't think there's going to be any more this week. Oh, I did jinx it last time I said that, though, so maybe I'm jinxing it again. But yeah, stay tuned for Tuesday, I believe, is when spoiler season actually starts. That being said, for right now, I'd love to hear from you with this kind of question. Would you want to have seen battles in Lord of the Rings? Do you think it's kind of a miss on Wizards' part? Because, yeah, it's just kind of disappointing. Like, after kind of realizing just kind of the perfect pairing of Lord of the Rings and battles, in my opinion, that could have been really, really cool. And you could have had some just absolutely monstrous battles that could do some really crazy things. I mean, they kind of dipped their toe into the pool. That's my fingers, but they dipped their toe into the pool to kind of test the temperature with last set. It'd been really cool if they kind of just dove in this set. But yeah, it is what it is. I'm excited for this set regardless. I hope you're excited for it too. Again, stay tuned to the channel. Comment below your thoughts on all this. And of course, as always, thanks again and have a good one. This show and episodes like this one are possible thanks to viewers like you. If you're looking for an easy way to help support this show, make sure that you like, share, and subscribe. Also, hit that bell notification icon so you don't miss any new episodes. You can also go check out our playmats and other merchandise at thecommandersquarters.com. We also have a ton of brand new t-shirt designs in stock, so make sure you check out those as well. Another easy way to support this show is with our TCG player affiliate links. So whether you're buying a deck or individual cards, you can use this general link right here or one in the description. And the final way that you can support this show is by supporting us directly by becoming a patron. There are many benefits to being a patron, and I truly couldn't do this without all of their support.